Amazing Island on Gamecube has a surprisingly deep connectivity feature with the Game Boy Advance. Amazing Island is a weird and very slow-paced game. By answering questions, monster partners are randomly born out of a mirror. Then you enslave these monsters and force them to play broken Mario Party-like minigames to earn treasures to make them even more ugly. But by talking to the village chief and connecting a GBA, you can send these monsters to the Game Boy Advance in card format. These cards can then battle through typical turn-based RPG menus. And it actually reminds me a bit of Pokemon, as there's this sort of rock-paper-scissors elemental battle system in place. You can take a few monsters into one of these endurance battles with the goal of clearing all the waves in one run. You always have access to each monster's basic attack, but the special moves can be activated if some power has been stored, so there is some strategy involved. Then if you win, you earn treasure which can be transferred back into the GameCube game. Inside are unlockable items, so there's a good incentive for linking a GBA. What's crazy though is that there's a multiplayer component within all this connectivity. If two GBAs download monsters from the Cube version, the GBA players can battle each other through a standard multiplayer link cable, and then are rewarded with items for doing so. It can be a little weird because you can install and battle your own monsters on your own GBAs, but if you had a friend that was super into Amazing Island for some reason, you can battle each other's monsters by inserting Player 2's memory card in the GameCube, download to the GBA, and then duke it out via the link cable. Being honest here, Amazing Island isn't a good game, but this GBA linking feature is incredibly creative, detailed, and a ton of effort went into making this feature, one that not many other games have. I guess Pokemon and all the cool linking multiplayer options available in those games can act as a comparison, but this experimental GameCube game didn't have the luxury of being a huge IP with a big development team. With that said, while I'm thoroughly impressed with this GBA connectivity, it's sort of a waste because it's locked within a very just below average game at best. So Amazing Island, not so great. But Amazing Island's GBA connectivity feature, wow, yeah, I respect the hell out of this one. This game didn't need to go so hard with the link feature. Maybe give this one a shot if you're a more patient player. You'll have to suffer through the slow single-player game, but there really isn't anything quite like it, and it's something that fans, if there are any, will truly appreciate. But what do you think? Have you ever played Amazing Island? Have you ever played Freaky Forms Deluxe Your Creations Alive on 3DS? That game also had an obscure monster generator that made weird, nonsensical, hideous blob monsters that can give you creepy nightmares. And what Amazing Islands have you visited? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to learn more about the GameCube to GBA connectivity, check out my dedicated playlist right here on my channel. Until next time, thank you for watching and game on!